Sagittarius, August 5th, I'm seeing a real opening here, but the picture is not clean yet. You can feel the offer. You can also feel the static around it. So do not rush past the details. Ace of Pentacles, this card is a real material door. Ace of Pentacles is about a new job lead, a new savings plan, a grounded start that can actually hold weight. The move here is simple. Take the offer seriously. Put it on paper. Check the numbers, open the account, send the email, build the routine. Don't treat it like a fantasy and don't wait for perfect conditions. Small beginnings count. You knew this already, but now it needs action. The Emperor reversed. This reversal is where the clarity gets compromised. The Emperor reverse points to bad authority, weak boundaries, and controlled games that look like safety but are not safety. I'm seeing a boss, a parent, or a system trying to make the rules feel final. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. It may not be about them only. It may be about where you have been over managing just to feel steady. Watch the power struggle. Do not submit to suffocating rules. Do not start micromanaging everyone else either. Reset the boundary. Say what you will do. Say what you will not do. Then stop explaining yourself into exhaustion. Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor reversed together tell me this. The opportunity is real, but the structure around it is messy. So if somebody is offering you something, read the fine print. If somebody is trying to control the terms, slow down. If you feel pressure to say yes before you are ready, that is your sign to pause. This is not a fantasy moment. This is a practical moment with a power issue attached to it. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the relief at the end of the push. This card is stability, shared ground, and earned celebration. It looks like a milestone. It looks like moving into a place, finishing a work goal, or finally feeling safe with your people. So once the groundwork is set, mark it. Share the win. Let somebody see it. Don't dismiss the small victory because it is not the final victory. That habit will rob you because this matters. The stability is coming through in pieces, not all at once. And that is the message for a real opportunity is here. But the authority around it is off. So you do the grounded thing. You take the practical start, you protect your boundary, then you build toward the celebration, not later, not after you suffer more. Now with your feet on the floor, Sagittarius, August 5th, I'm seeing the offer is still real, but now the shape of it matters more than the excitement. The month is asking you to stop staring at the headline and look at the numbers. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is the new start with something you can actually hold. A job lead. A savings move, a routine that pays off later. Do not treat Ace of Pentacles like a wish. Ace of Pentacles wants a simple plan, a first deposit, a real yes with a date on it. If somebody brings you an opening, take it seriously. Ask what it costs. Ask what it builds. Small beginnings are the point here, not the problem. Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords reversed is where the signal gets messy. Texts get read too fast. Facts get mixed with fear. You start trying to force certainty before the full picture lands. Actually, no, that is the trap. Ace of Swords reversed wants you to slow down and verify. Read the message twice. Check the detail. Name the real issue before you react. Don't start the argument from confusion. Don't turn anxiety into a verdict. If the truth is delayed, let it be delayed. Better that than a wrong conclusion with a loud voice. The Emperor reversed. The Emperor reversed is power without steady ground. Someone wants the final word. Someone is trying to run the room by pressure, rules, or control games. That could be a boss. That could be family. That could be you trying to manage everybody so nothing feels shaky. Let me rephrase that. The Emperor reverse shows where control is covering insecurity. So reset the boundary, say what you will do, say what you will not do. Don't submit to bad authority. Don't become an either. If the structure is suffocating, loosen your grip and watch what actually breaks. Usually it is the game, not the truth. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the relief after the grind. Four of Wands is the place where things finally hold. A milestone, a move, a work win. A room that feels safe because you built it that way. Because this is important. Four of Wands says do not rush past the wind just because it is smaller than you wanted. Mark it, share it, let people see it. You do not need to wait until everything is perfect to call something stable. Stability is being built right now in plain sight. So for August 5th, Sagittarius, the message is simple. Take the practical opening, slow the mental noise, set the boundary, then let yourself stand inside the progress. This is not fantasy work. This is foundation work. And once you stop forcing the pace, the celebration comes in clean. Sagittarius, August 5th, because the pressure is not random here. You are in a real opening, but the room around it is messy. People are talking, people are guessing. Somebody wants control before the plan is even solid. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is the cleanest part of this moment. A real offer is on the table. Money. Work. A practical start. Something you can touch, count, file, or build on. You need to take it seriously, not romantically. Open the account, accept the lead. Write the first step down, not wait for perfect conditions, because the beginning is small on purpose. Small does not mean fake. Ace of Swords reversed. The Ace of Swords reverses where the fog starts. Texts get read too fast. Facts get mixed with anxiety. Somebody says one thing, then acts another way. You may be trying to force a clean answer from a situation that is still muddy. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The truth is there, but it is delayed. Slow down. Verify what was said. Verify what was promised. Do not start the argument from confusion. That only makes the confusion louder. Strength reversed. Strength reversed shows the drain. You have been holding yourself together with pure effort, and it is starting to crack at the edges. Snapping after being quiet, saying yes when you mean no, then resenting everybody for it. The fix is not to push harder. The fix is to stop pretending you are fine, eat, sleep. Reset your body. Say the hard thing before it turns into a blow up. Softness is not weakness here. Exhaustion is the issue. The Emperor reversed. The Emperor reversed is the power problem. Somebody is trying to run this from the top with rules, pressure, or control games. It could be a boss. It could be family. It could be you trying to micromanage every outcome because you do not trust the ground yet. I'm seeing a boundary line getting crossed, then ignored, then crossed again. That stops now. Name the limit. Hold it. Do not confuse control with safety. They are not the same thing. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the relief at the end of the tension. Not the fantasy, the actual milestone. The place where you can breathe because something held. A decision lands. A space feels safer. A small win gets acknowledged instead of brushed off. This is where you mark the progress. Tell somebody. Celebrate the step. Build on what is stable, even if it is still new. Do not rush past the win just because you are used to surviving the hard part. So the moment is clear. A real opportunity is here. The mind is fogged. The body is tired. The authority around you is shaky, but the foundation can still be built. One practical move, one boundary, one honest correction. Then the ground starts to hold and you can finally feel the room settle. Sagittarius, August 5th. I'm seeing the fog start to lift, but not because everything got solved. Because something new hit your desk. Ace of Pentacles, a real offer, a real opening, not a fantasy, not a maybe. A thing you can touch, count, or build on. You may have already been circling this, checking the numbers, checking the timing, checking who's serious and who's just talking. Good. Keep it practical. Open the account. Take the lead. Write the first step down. Don't wait for perfect conditions. That never comes. Ace of Swords reversed. And this is where the mind gets messy. The texts get read too fast. The tone gets misheard. The facts are not fully lined up yet, so slow it down. Do not start the argument from a half-truth. Do not make a final call while your head is still buzzing. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You need verification, not a victory. One clear fact beats 10 assumptions. If you've been second guessing every move, stop feeding the spiral. Name the real issue, what was said, what was not said. That is the work. Strength reversed. This is the part where you realize you have been holding it together by force. And it's costing you. Snapping after staying quiet. Saying yes when you meant no. Smiling while your body is done. Don't lie to yourself. That is not resilience. That is depletion. Pull back a little. Eat. Sleep. Breathe. Say the hard thing without turning it into a performance. If your courage feels thin, that does not mean you failed. It means you need to restore it before you try to carry anything else. Then here comes Ace of Wands. Wait. That spark is back. Fast. Clean. Immediate. A new idea. A new push. A sudden yes in your body. This is the moment where the fog breaks because your hands know what to do before your mind catches up. Start the project. Send the message. Make the move. Do not sit on it until it dies, but keep it focused. One clear aim. Not 5, not 12. One, you can feel the ignition here, and you can waste it if you scatter. The Emperor reversed. So now we look at the control issue. Who's trying to run the room? Who's making the rules? Who's acting like structure, but really just wants obedience? If that's you, tighten up the boundary and drop the power game. If that's someone around you, stop handing them the steering wheel. You already know where the pressure is coming from. Family rules. Boss energy, someone who confuses authority with safety. Reset it calmly, firmly, no drama needed. Four of Wands, and this is the relief, the small win. The place where the ground feels steady again, shared support. A milestone you can actually celebrate. Not later. Now, mark it, say it out loud. Let somebody witness the progress, because this moment is not just about surviving the confusion. It's about building something that holds a real base, a real homecoming, a real pause where your shoulders finally drop. So for you, Sagittarius, the path is simple: opportunity, clarity check, rest, spark. Boundarytion, that is the sequence. And if you follow it, you do not stay in the fog. You move through. Sagittarius, August 5th, hold on. This is where the fog breaks. Ace of Pentacles, a real offer lands here, not a fantasy, not a maybe. Something tangible. A job lead. A savings move, a new routine that actually holds. Take it seriously. Build the simple plan. Put the first dollar down. Put the first date on the calendar. Don't wait for perfect conditions. You already knew this. The small start is the start. Ace of Swords reversed. The mind is noisy first. Texts get read wrong. A comment gets taken too personally. A decision gets stalled because you keep checking the same thing twice. Stop forcing certainty. Verify the facts. Name the real issue. Let me rephrase that. If you do not know, say you do not know. Do not turn anxiety into a verdict. Strength reverse. The body is tired before the mouth admits it. You have been holding it together, and now the grip is slipping. Snapping at people, saying yes when you meant no. Going quiet because you do not have the energy to explain yourself again. Rest is not weakness here. Reset your pace, lower the load, admit where you are worn down, and call that fine. Ace of Wands, and the spark hits fast. Alive, a message, an idea. A sudden urge to start. This is the turning point. Fresh inspiration cuts through the fog and gives you a direction you can actually move with. Start it before you overthink it. One clear aim. One first action, one real push. Don't scatter it. Don't sit on the ignition. If it lights up, move. Knight of Swords. Now the pace changes. You stop circling. You send the email. You make the call. You say the thing directly. This is not about being aggressive. It is about being clear. Truth first, then action. But do not charge blind. Do not win the argument and lose the point. Keep your aim tight. Keep your words clean. The Emperor reversed, and here is the test. Who is trying to run the show? Boss. A parent, a partner. Or you trying to control every outcome because you do not trust the ground yet. Reset the boundary, question the authority. Do not submit to bad rules. Do not micromanage people to soothe your own fear. Control is not safety, stability is. Four of Wands, and then it settles, not forever, but enough to breathe. A milestone gets marked. A place feels like home. A group feels safe. You get to stand in what you built and say, yes, this counts. Celebrate it, share it. Do not rush past it looking for the next problem. This is earned relief. This is the ground holding. This is the win after the noise, August 5th, Sagittarius. I'm seeing the next move now, and it is not messy anymore. It gets cleaner, it gets more direct. And it asks you to choose what can actually hold weight. Ace of Pentacles. This card is a real offer, a grounded opening. Something you can touch, track, build on. It looks small at first, but small is the point. A job lead. A savings move, a routine you finally keep. Don't treat it like a fantasy. Take it seriously. Make the simple plan. Build the first layer right. Ace of Swords reversed. This reversal is the fog, the text you read too fast, the conclusion you almost made too early. The truth is there, but it is delayed, distorted, or just not clean yet. So slow down, check the facts, stop arguing from the blur, and call it intuition. If you cannot name the issue clearly, you are not ready to cut. Strength reversed. This reversal shows the part of you that is tired of holding it together. You have been trying to stay composed while your energy leaks out. Maybe you snapped after holding it in. Maybe you said yes too many times and now you are irritated with everybody. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You are not weak, you are worn down. Restore your energy before you try to prove anything. Gentle control, not force. Ace of Wands, here comes the spark, the new urge, the sudden yes in your body. After the truth getting tangled up in this and where your courage leaks out in, Ace of Wands brings ignition back. Start the thing before you overthink it to death. Write the message. Open the file. Make the first move. Channel all that heat into one clear aim. Do not scatter it. Do not burn it all in one afternoon. Use it. Knight of Swords. Now the pace changes fast, direct, no more hovering. Knight of Swords wants the truth spoken plainly and the action taken quickly. Send the email, make the call, cut through the delay. But keep your aim clean. Do not charge just to feel powerful. Do not win the argument and miss the point. Move with purpose, not panic. The Emperor reversed. This reversal is the control issue, the bad authority, the rigid structure that looks strong but is actually unstable. Maybe it is a boss, maybe it is a family rule. Maybe it is you trying to micromanage every outcome because you do not trust the ground yet. Hold on. A question where the power is sitting. Reset the boundary. Do not submit to pressure that is built on fear. And do not become the pressure either. Four of Wands. This is the landing, the earned relief. The place where something finally feels steady enough to stand in. A milestone, a homecoming, a small win that deserves to be named. You built this by answering the opportunity that feels real in, clearing the truth, getting tangled up in, protecting your energy where your courage leaks out in, and following the spark, returning anyway, and now mark it. Share it. Let yourself feel the support around you. You already knew that. The win is not just the move. It is the foundation. So for this moment, Sagittarius, the path is simple. Take the grounded opening, verify the truth. Rest the part of you that is depleted, then move fast, but move clean. The way this said, move fast, but build it right. Do not chase a rushed victory. Choose the path that builds something you can stand on. Okay? That's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please like, subscribe. Tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.